Hello class, we are going to continue to talk about loans and credit today. Today we're going to spend our time on auto loans. Here you see an advertisement. This is actually from Bank of America where you can apply for an auto loan or shop for a car. We had said in previous classes that sometimes it's a good idea if you know you're going to need a car loan to shop around at a few different banks before going to the dealership and applying for a loan there. When you get to the dealership, a lot of times your energy is going and you found that car that you love and you're ready to purchase it. So that might not be the best time to start researching your loan situation. So you may want to go in with a few loan ideas and then see if the dealership can match. And if, you can see here in this advertisement that a new car from the dealership, their annual percentage rate is 2.59%. A refinance of a loan, maybe from the car you currently have, they'll refinance at 3.49 annual percentage rate. Today we are going to experiment a little bit more with annual percentage rates and looking at different loan options. We'll open up the interactive notebook assignment for today, 5.6b. We're going to compare two types of auto loans. Our learning target is to calculate how much an auto loan will cost given the special offers as well as standard factors such as the down payment on the vehicle, the annual percentage rate or APR, and the term, the length of the loan. We're going to compare auto loan offers and decide how they will fit your budget. And then we will also spend some time, I think this will be more tomorrow, talking about negotiating with salespeople for the best deal. Perhaps you think that it'll be easy to make a responsible decision regarding auto loans in your future, but decision making can be tricky when considering your dream car, especially in that moment. Follow the directions on the sheet to compare these different auto loans. We're going to talk about auto loans, but before we do that, we're going to use PEMDAS. Remember the order of operations? Yes. We are going to use this today in consumer math as well. Parentheses, exponents. Parentheses comes first, then exponents. Remember, anytime we see multiplication or division, either of those, we do what's on the left and then work our way to the right. Lastly, we do addition and subtraction. Not addition before subtraction, but addition and subtraction. When there's a tie, we work from left to right. Remember that? We'll definitely need to use that today. So let's review that before we get started. Right. So let's talk about how we might apply the order of operations to one of the equations that we may see today. So the calculation here uses the order of operations, and it's similar to one of the calculations that we might do today. If we're trying to find the true cost of the car to us, we have a Jeep Cherokee here that costs $25,495. That's if we pay cash on the spot. We're not including taxes or fees, just the sticker price. But the true cost of the vehicle, if we take out a loan, is going to be more than the $25,000. So first of all, we need to figure out what the down payment we're giving is, and I'm going to say that it's $5,000. Then we have to apply the order of operations. We have two sets of parentheses here. When there's two sets of parentheses, remember the tie goes to what's on the left. So we're going to do the left parenthesis. There's nothing to do in there. It's just one number. Then we move our way to the right parenthesis. We skip over add because it's not in the parenthesis. We're going to do the asterisk, the multiplication symbol. Monthly payments times the number of months. We put that together and we have a total, and then we're going to add that to our down payment to get the total cost of our car. We don't need to use this cash allowance. That's what the dealership kind of knocks off the price. That doesn't cost us anything. We don't pay for it, so we don't have any red up here. We don't have any red there, but it's information that's given to us. It's some of that extra math information that we're not going to use. Let's look at the calculator.
for calculating payments. We used this loan payment estimator the other day. I've already taken our down payment off the price of the car, so our loan amount is going to be $20,495. Let's say we do this loan over 60 months. That's the same as 5 years. 5 times 12 months a year is 5 years times 12 months a year is 60 months. Let's say we're going to do the interest rate at 259, which is what they're advertising here. When we hit calculate, we're going to pay a monthly payment of $365. So that's what we're going to put up here. Monthly payment is $365, and then the term, the number of months, was 60 months. Now let's apply that to the equation. We come back up to the top to apply our order of operations. We're going to take 365 times 60. We need to get that answer before we add. What do you get? I got $21,900. So I multiplied in my parenthesis, and now I need to add the $5,000 to it. You try it as well. I got $26,900. So in loans, we took out a $20,000 loan, and we end up paying back $21,000. We paid a $500 or $5,000 down payment. In all, the total cost of the car to us was $26,900. Do you remember what the original sticker price was? Yeah, $25,000. So we got the car we wanted, but it cost us a little more to take out a loan. We could use this loan to compare it to the dealer loan. Remember, our loan was from Bank of America, or a refinance loan. Multiplication and division. Please remember to follow this order of operations anytime you are given a math equation.
All right, everybody, who's sick of listening to Mr. Benson? It's time to take a break, get up, go to the bathroom, get a drink of water, grab a snack, do 5 jumping jacks, and come back ready to learn some math.
Let's look at today's sheet. We're going to look at the auto loan for this Jeep. Remember that we're using the 25,000 number. It's also boxed here. If you need a loan calculator, this is the one we used the other week and the one we used on the previous tutorial about PEMDAS. In this first part, we're going to look at a 0 APR loan. That's 0% interest. Remember to always use the order of operations, which we have listed up here as well in case you need to refer back to it. Remember, when there's a tie, like multiplication and division, we move from left to right. Underneath the question, there is a formula. There's a formula there. There's the formula there. And inside the box, we have the pieces of information written out that would go into the formula. This is to help you organize your information. So when you see a number that lines up, you're going to put that in the box, but then you're also going to use that to compute the formula. In this first question, for example, using 0% APR offer, and we are going to round to the nearest dollar, Molly has a $2,500 down payment. The dealer is going to give her $1,500 in a cash allowance. We're going to take that off the price. The cash allowance does not cost us anything, so if we were to figure out the total cost to us, like we had previously talked about in this equation on the Active Inspire sheet, we're not going to calculate that at the end. But for this calculation, we need to calculate the cash allowance. To find out how much we're going to take out in a loan, we are going to take our price. Remember, our price comes from this box. It's also right here. We need the down payment, which we're given here, and the cash allowance. Notice how we have subtraction and addition. Our rule is to move from left to right. But, however, we need to do parentheses first. Boom. Down payment plus cash allowance. Then remember, when you get to the subtraction step, you move from left, type this into your calculator first, to right. The answer to this goes in your calculator second. Moving down, we're going to look at how much Molly's payment is. Her monthly payment is loan, and remember that this symbol right here is the division symbol. Loan goes into the calculator first, divided by months goes into your calculator second. This is for 0 interest. Then we have some questions we're going to answer. Moving on to part 2. What if she takes out a loan for 1.9%? That way she can still save some money on the side. If she loses her job or something else, her loan payments aren't as much. She hasn't given up all that money in the 0%. Again, we're going to use this information that's colored inside the question to fill out this part of the table. That table information is going to help us solve this question. Again, there's a reminder about using PEMDAS. And remember, the loan amount is still the same. It's here in this yellow box, and up here the $25,400 and some dollars. The next question, though, has us look at the loan calculator. You can click on loan calculator here, or you can click on the same loan calculator up there. You're going to need to put in some of the information, such as the terms of the loan and so forth. In question number 7, we need to know the monthly payment times the number of months, or sometimes refer to that as the term. Number of years times 12, if you're thinking of a number of years, gives you how many months. And then the last question we actually talked about in the previous part of this video. Remember that you're going to do parentheses on the right first, and then do everything in parentheses on the left before putting them together. Have a good day.